Cyril Crutchfield knows all about weathering a storm. For Hurricane Katrina, he did not evacuate and rode out the high winds and rising water from the top of the bleachers at Port Sulphur High School. He survived. The school did not. Port Sulphur, along with two others, formed into the new South Plaquemines High. And with Crutchfield at the helm, the Hurricanes immediately turned into a state power, winning 1A state titles in 2007 and 08. But now Crutchfield finds himself trying to weather another type of storm. A classic case of he said, she said turned ugly Monday night at Crutchfield's public tenure hearing. At issue, what Coach Crutchfield actually said at the doorway of a classroom on April 19th.
He said to a student in the class, "Get that put that phone up." Paul, you got that phone?
I said, you got that phone?
So the hearing was on. Plaquemines Parish Superintendent Dennis Roussel recommending termination, and his lawyer Bob Hammonds on one side, Coach Crutchfield and his legal team led by Gibby Andre on the other. The initial complaint against Coach Crutchfield was brought by South Plaquemines teacher Kelly Granito.
Were you close enough to be able to hear clearly what he said?
Yes.
You had any doubt in your mind as to whether he used that particular word?
No.
What was also very clear was what Superintendent Roussel was looking for as the ultimate outcome of the hearing.
And what would that recommendation be?
Termination. Just because you have a coach and a teacher doesn't mean they can do anything they want to do. What you don't understand is that we're in education to teach, to educate the children. Football is extracurricular.
From there, several more hours of testimony.
Did you say in Miss Granita's class, did you get that would you hit that or words to the same effect?
No, sir. No, absolutely not.
Then on cross-examination, Attorney Hammonds pulled out the book, The Hurricanes, which was all about Crutchfield coaching.
If he's going to make these kind of statements to these students who are also athletes, well, there's a propensity that he'll make the same kind of statements in the presence of other students.
Just before closing arguments, Hammonds once again used a type of evidence that Andre was denied hours earlier.
I'm asking him. Please, can you tell him to shut up and let me finish my question? This is about what happened in that classroom on that day.
And the law is substantial evidence.
Almost 6 hours after the hearing began, school board members went in for deliberation. And at close to 11 p.m. Monday night, the verdict was in. A 6-3 vote that Crutchfield was guilty of the charges.
I'll move that we suspend Mr. Crutchfield for 30 days without pay.
What's next now for the South Plaquemines football team?
We will be advertising for a new coach starting tomorrow.
Coach, what disappoints you the most about this whole process?
Well, just that, I just didn't feel like we got a fair shake.
So after a grueling 6.5 hours at Belle Chase Primary School, it was over for Coach Crutchfield, who left the hearings with a message for his players.
They just got to go out and do what they, believe in and try to do what's right, and, and hopefully the things that I told them will be enough to get them through this.
From Belle Chase, I'm Eric Ritchie, CST Tonight.